So was that like preparing for season?
Well, honestly, a lot of work because we got a new head coach and a lot of new players. So it's kind of like hard a little bit, but at the same time, it's fun because you meet new people.
Mm-hmm.
But especially in the spring, I know it's going to be fun because we become a family really quick.
Yeah.
And that's part of having like a nice group of people.
Yeah.
Like groups of players.
It's your second year in Newman, right?
Yeah, my second year in Newman.
So you looking? This is your last year in like eligibility wise.
Yep. Unfortunately, it's my last one.
But you think you're gonna maybe play afterwards?
Let's see how it goes after this season.
Yeah.
Because it's like you gotta put the differences, like see how your body feels after this season and everything. And then if I have to hang it up, the cleats up, I'll do it.
Because to be honest, that's the last question I usually ask athletes when they come and speak and share their experience is what's next. But I wanted to start with like that question, what's next? Because at this time when this semester is about to finish and classes are winding down and we're gonna go see family and we want to be at home and we kind of just that's the time of year that we're actually like present. And we're living in like the present. We're not worrying about next year or worrying about the next semester. We're kind of just there being with family. But for right now, I want to know like if you're thinking of the next step.
What's the next step?
Yeah.
Honestly, I really like that question because, like you said, mostly a lot of people think in the present, but it's always a good thing to think in the future. In the future, because obviously you are, I don't know how to say this, but you're the one who decide what your future is. You're the one who's going to make decisions. You're the one who's going to take action for your future. So my next steps, honestly, or what is next for me, if it's not baseball, I would like to come back to Newman, do my master program in data analytics so I can work in an MLB organization as a data analytics.
Yeah.
Because that's something that I love doing. Like, for example, every time that I go back home and with my pitching coach, they have bullpens and everything. I'm the one who's looking at the data like, hey, look at this, man. Like, look at these numbers. This guy's throwing that, for example, a curveball like this, probably with better grip, the numbers can go up. And it's something that I love doing. So that's something I can see you doing in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be specifically, if you're studying a master's degree here, wouldn't that just be in data? Because we don't have a sports data analytics here in Newman. Would you just do that alone, like here?
I can do that alone because obviously I can study data analytics and then take another opportunity somewhere else. And it doesn't have to be only baseball. Yeah. So I can see like, okay, I want to do in baseball, but if there's an opportunity, I'll take it,
Yeah.
So you got to be open to everything.
Yeah. Like we said, being in baseball, you want to create a good environment. You want to be in a good team. Let's talk about class because class is the class that we're in, sports, facilities management, I think it is. And I was talking to another one of my friends in the class. He said he's trying to just, make friends in the group and just trying to, even though like it's all sports, you got football you got soccer over here, you got basketball, baseball, and you got I think some soft tennis players.
Golf.
And golf as well. And it's like, everyone gets along, but with a class like that and with the degree so broad as sports, you want to be able to like get to know people, like network. Sure. How important is that?
It's really important, honestly. It just in the class, obviously we were there, and it's like a lot of difference between like some of the athletes, they don't get along, but it's normal. Like obviously, it happens. Like a lot of people don't get along with other sports, but one of the things that I wish that we had more, it was like that conversation with other sports and learn from other sports, because like most of the time we were discussing most of the time about baseball because we have a lot of baseball players, and then the baseball players were the one talking. But for me, because I'm open-minded to everything, I'm like, okay, but I want to learn from basketball, women's basketball, golfers, tennis, because honestly, I don't know much about those sports. So I'm like, okay, I want to know about them, not only baseball, football, because that's one of the things that I know about everything pretty much. But just to connect with other athletes, learning about their sports, where they're from, how they play it, and their countries. It's fun because you learn from not only about their sports, but you learn about them, their personality, and everything. So that's a good thing.
You mentioned like to connect, and recently, a couple of days ago, we had an event where we like spoke about our countries and our backgrounds in front of a couple of the members or staff of school. Cool. And we were just asked questions of how different it is. And the first thing you said was how we greet people. Like how you greet people in Puerto Rico is much different than how we greet people here in the US. And you said that, especially in your culture, you said that they hug and they kiss a lot more.
Yeah.
Like on the first impression. Why, how has that been different though? Like, if you can go into that a little bit more.
That's a great question. But it's like, for example, I got to put my example in here. Yeah. With the team, I just go with them and I'm giving hugs because that's how I am. That's my personality. Yeah. And at first for me, it was kind of hard when I went to Oklahoma my freshman year, because not everybody's like that. And when I was giving hugs, they were like, Fran, why are you giving me a hug? They were like, what? You just met me. I'm like, I'm sorry, man. That's how I am. Yeah. That's how we am. Yeah. You know? But it was kind of hard just to know the difference of people, like, because everybody's different. But I didn't know that back then. But it was like a hard transition. Just being back home and everybody hugging, kissing each other, and then come here. It's like, whoa. Probably it's like in my head. It was like, oh, probably that person don't like me.
You don't like, You don't want to think that. You don't want to make people feel uncomfortable.
I'm like, oh my god, that person don't. Oh, that's my teammate. Probably he don't like me because I'm not. Like, probably I hug him. Yeah. But I learned for the past of the years, but it's hard.
What's home like? Talk to me about home. Like, my first question to you was like, I want to know if I'm going to Puerto Rico, right? And let's say I'm going in the summer, right? I want some things to do. Like, I have my girlfriend. I want to take her and give her like the best experience, and for us to experience Puerto Rico. What are 5 things we should do?
5 things to do. Obviously, the first thing you gotta do, go to the beach.
Go to the beach, yeah.
Go to the beach. But okay, I don't recommend go to San Juan. Well, obviously you gotta San Juan because it's a tourist area, but if you want to learn about Puerto Rico, you gotta go to outside of San Juan. Yeah. So, for example, I live 45 minutes away from San Juan West. So, like for example, in my hometown, you got the beach. You got the bars but not to go out, but just you can sit there, have a nice food, and then live music, and the people in there, they're just gonna be there smiling, happy for you because they were like, oh my God, it's like another person. There's not from Puerto Rico. It's come here to know about our culture or life experience or nightlife, and you just go there and you're gonna have a great time. But obviously, the first thing you gotta do is go to the beach. Go to the beach. The other thing you gotta go there and go discover the story of Puerto Rico, for example, like the fort, the Old San Juan, because you're gonna know, for example, if you know a lot of history, for example, us, the Caribbeans, we go there and Christopher Columbus, all that kind of stuff that happened in Puerto Rico, you're gonna learn from it. What else? But honestly, those two things. And try the food, obviously.
Because that can bring you much more entertainment because you're meeting people, you're experiencing new foods, new cultures. Like I said, like when I was asked the same question, what should you do in Barbados? I was like, if you just go on a walk, you know what I mean? You just see so many different things. You see exactly, like, you explore the culture, you explore like not just like the main city areas, like the rural areas, like above the suburban areas, and you get to see like the real culture of that country.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why you know what, I need to. I haven't been to any other Caribbean island. I need to go to another Caribbean island.
Hey, Puerto Rico's the answer, man. No, but honestly, man, like if you go to Puerto Rico, just stay in San Juan if you want, and get out of San Juan, and you can go to the center of the island too, so you can learn more about the actually Puerto Rican culture in the center of the island. So, for example, when I mentioned the Bomba y Plena, so for example, now Christmas is honestly my favorite holiday because you can go there and they have like live music, and you're gonna eat a lot of food and connecting with people. Like that's very important with me, connecting with other people so you can learn from them.
Yeah.
Because this is how I see the people, like open book.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah, and not everyone.
In general.
Because it's like, okay, you can learn something from them, and they can learn something from you. You know? So, but yeah, just go to the center of the island.
Yeah.
You have that experience of Puerto Rican culture, and it's gonna be fantastic.
Christmas is here. Christmas is here, bro.
Yeah.
You're not going home, are you?
Yeah, I'm leaving the 7th of December, yeah.
So then you said you're going to Florida with your girlfriend.
Yeah, with my girlfriend.
And then you travel to Puerto Rico. Bro, you said a little bit about Christmas already, but talk to me about like what kind of food Christmas time though. Like what's on your plate on Christmas time?
Christmas, well, it's just typical. You know, a lot of Caribbean island, we eat rice. But we have this, we call it lechon. Lechon is pig. So, but it's like a roasted pig. So we cook it for like, I'd say like, most of the time, like 24 hours. So the day before, the full day. And you eat it, man. You have that dinner, and then you have the desserts like tembleque. I don't know how to explain tembleque.
Is it sweet?
Yeah, it's like, what, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, just in case. But I think it's made with coconut milk. Okay. And it has coconut flavor, cinnamon, and all that kind of stuff. It tastes really good.
Is it a cake or is it?
It's like a jelly kind of.
Jelly.
It kind of like that. Soft. It's really soft. And then we have the flan, obviously. Flan. The coquito is like Puerto Rican eggnog.
Cookies. Oh yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite one.
And is it sweet too?
Yeah, it's sweet.
Do you put alcohol in it too?
Yeah.
You do. Like is it rum? Probably rum. Yeah.
But it's really good. And what else? We have pasteles. It's like the Puerto Rican version of tamales. Yeah. But we got
better.
I'll say better. Obviously, I got to say that. Oh my God, what else? It's just that's the typical one.
Yeah. You're a big family. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big family guy.
Yeah. Are they everyone over on Christmas Day or?
Well, we have family members. I have family members in all around the places, but pretty much in this season, we just come together. We have parties at my house or someone else, and we're just there the whole night, pretty much. It's because one of the things that I love about this season is just we get together as a family. It doesn't matter if you have problems or anything like that, but we just kind of celebrate. You know, and especially that me and my brother, I have a younger brother, he's in Juco in Iowa. So our family members, they don't see us most of the time. Yeah. So every time that I go back home, I'm busy, man. Like I gotta visit everyone. If I don't visit them, they get pissed. Like they get mad at me. For example, one time, I remember I saw my grandma, like in the beginning when I went back to Puerto Rico, and then I couldn't see her a lot because I was busy. And obviously now for the season, this is the break that I need to work hard because obviously my season is in the spring. So I got to stay in shape. So I was busy with all that kind of stuff. And my grandma called me like 2 days before I was leaving to come here. She was like, "Oh, why you're not visiting me?" I'm like, "Grandma, I'm sorry, I've been busy. So if you want, you can come to my house and say goodbye at least. It's just I'm very busy." She was like, "No, you come here." I'm like, "But you're the one who's want to see me." What's the point? Yeah. But it's just like that.
Yeah.
So I'm very busy most of the time in Christmas break, but the family, man, really big family.
Do you think, like, because we get caught up in trying to, in what we need to do, we get caught up in trying to, with work or with school, trying to prepare for the next thing. You think we sometimes miss out on these opportunities with family, especially?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things you gotta sacrifice, because it's like, but this is basically our job.
Yeah.
Like, our sports is basically our job, because if it was not for our sports, we'd not be here.
Yeah.
So it's like, for example, I gotta say, like, Coach Lance, I call him Patron. He told us one time, I sacrifice a lot of things, a lot of weddings, a lot of birthdays of my family, because I'm doing this. This is something that I love. This is my job. And sometimes we got to put our family away. Probably it's not this sounds the best.
Yeah.
But we got to do it.
Yeah.
Because this is our purpose, this is our job, and this is something that we love to do.
Yeah. Is there ever like a level of not, I wouldn't say regret. I want to say when things aren't going our way, when things don't go our way, especially when in sports, when we lose a game or we're not playing well, is there ever like a sense of like a hatred towards the sport and the sacrifices that is needed when we're not seeing the results we want, even though we sacrifice so much? You know what I mean? Do you ever feel that sense of like hatred towards the sport just because of that? Because you missed out on a lot.
Yeah. I gotta say, yeah. But back then I didn't have the mentality that I have now. But it was hard, because I was like, why am I doing this? Like, look at all the people that I have back home. Or, for example, I gotta say this experience that I have my sophomore year in Seminole at JUCO. My aunt passed away during the season, and my season was not going well, and it was hard for me, because I was like, my season's going bad. My aunt just passed away. Like, what have I been doing? I just want to go back home and be with my family.
Yeah.
Because it's a hard moment for me. But I learned that it's like it's part of our sports. We gotta fail. Same thing with life. Sometimes you gotta fail. Sometimes the things are not gonna go your way. But the best thing you can do is choose. This kind of sounds rude, because obviously I just mentioned that my aunt passed away, but just gotta be grateful for those moments, because in moments that you feel uncomfortable, there's a lot of growth, a lot of you learn a lot from those moments that it's gonna create you be a better athlete, a better person, and overall like a better person. Overall, that's why most of the people say regret, but I'm not regretting of that, because I'm grateful for those moments, because I'm like, okay, wait, I'm just feeling uncomfortable. I feel probably that I regret for being here and all this stuff that happened back home, but you got to be grateful for those moments.
Yeah. Sometimes I think we don't appreciate certain things when they happen, and then sometimes it's not our fault. Sometimes we just heat the moment and we just feel as though like we need to just be here and feel, and kind of not feel bad for ourselves, but also just be a bit selfish, thinking that we need to think about ourselves more. But what about being appreciative just for a little bit, just realizing that I'm here, although it's not the best situation, but look what I already accomplished, look what I have, you know what I mean, look who's helping me. How has that been now that you're a senior? Like
being my senior?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's just like I learned a lot. One of the things that I started doing it with the team, I started going to the field and say, hey, gotta be grateful. Gotta be grateful. And they're like, why we gotta be grateful?
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you gotta be grateful because you're here today. You're in this university, you're in this facilities, you have a field, you're at the field, you have a glove, you have a cleats, because there's people out there, they wish they were at the field. They don't, I don't know if I can say this, but there's people that they don't have a leg.
Yeah. And
they wish they can be at the field playing baseball and they can't.
Yeah.
So you gotta be you gotta be grateful for those things. You gotta be appreciated for that, you know? And obviously you will sometimes, well, most of the time, things are gonna start going your way because you're like, okay, I'm grateful for this. I'm grateful to be here, and that's when you start playing better because you know you're like, okay, I'm here, and there's people out there that wish they were here, and I'm here. I'm doing this, something that I love. So it's like, okay, you take it more personal. More personal. You start, and you create that feeling of like, okay, I love what I'm doing because there's people out there, like I said, there's people out there that cannot be there. So.
You play baseball, which is one of the few sports that take place in the fall and the spring. You know what I mean? And for that reason, your entire year from freshman to senior is not just school. You have an off season, but for the most part, you're in season while you're in school.
Yeah.
And it goes to my question of, we're living our lives in seasons. Not just as athletes, like we're in Christmas right now. You go in January is winter, and you go after January is spring. And in spring you go in summer, and you repeat it. It's obviously, naturally you have these type of like weather-wise, but by living our lives in seasons, like we just said, we kind of miss like the idea of like just being in this season, this part of our lives. You have to prepare through going from the off season to the preseason to the in season and to the off season and repeat it again.
Yeah.
Does that ever sit with you and be like I'm just doing this over and over and over again? You know what I mean? Does that ever just sit with you and you just say like what am I doing this for? But it's a cycle. Do you like that, or is it kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard. Trust me, I had that question a lot of times. I'm like, oh, again, I'm doing it again. But it's like I said, when you start being grateful, and you start adapting to that season over and over again, it's like, and you start realizing, for example, one of the questions that my dad asked me when I was a kid, and I was deciding between basketball and baseball, like, what is something that you love? I'm like, okay, baseball. And one of the things he said, okay, you got to prepare yourself for this is one of the things that you're going to do for the rest of your life, or probably until you go to college. And you got to be prepared for that.
Yeah.
And it's like now, when I realize, I'm like, wait, I prepare myself for this, for this moment. It's like, for example, season, winter, fall. So it's like, okay, you got to prepare for that and adapt yourself for that. It's like that combination, like adaptation and preparation.
Yeah.
Because for me, or for us, we're from an island, and we come here, and it's like, oh wait, I gotta be prepared.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta bring warm clothes and everything.
For
so
the winter,
you gotta be prepared for the winter. It's that same thing with the sports in life. You gotta be prepared for that. Be prepared for that moment, and adapt yourself.
Yeah.
You know,
being able to adapt. You've been in different teams each year, because you said this year is a whole new team.
Yeah.
And then your last year was a different team, and then you went to JUCO for 2 years.
Yeah.
And JUCO, from my experience, I went to a junior college where their baseball team was at the time one of the best in the nation. And I used to be around those guys a lot just because I was an RA, and I just used to hang out with them. I was really interested in like how baseball worked. Not necessarily the sport itself, but just how the culture was around the team in baseball. Yeah. And their team was about 60, 70 players deep. And
that's JUCO. That sounds like
JUCO.
JUCO.
It's just like a bunch of massive guys, like, and I just would go to their dorms and just chat with them and see how it was, like, pick their mind, like, see what they're thinking about with like their practices. And they used to come back from practice like not just exhausted, more so like ready to throw in the towel, like ready to quit. Even the best players were like, nah, like I'm done with this. But then the next day they show up again. They show up just because the culture of the team was like, we're gonna give it all for each other, and they reaped the rewards of it because they got pretty far. I'm not sure how far they went in my last year, but that was the culture from all 60 of those guys. You know what I mean? They had some guys that quit, obviously. But
Yeah, that's how it happens.
JUCO, yeah. But talk to me about JUCO. What's the difference between JUCO baseball and NCAA D2 baseball?
That's a
culture
lot of difference. Especially the workouts.
The workouts.
Workouts are like everybody, baseball players, they go to JUCO. We know JUCO is basically hell. It's like there's no time, there's no rules, and it's like your practice could be from noon until 6. Then you eat something, then go weights, and then you gotta do extra. And sometimes you can. No, I gotta tell you, experience for me when I was at Seminole. It was funny. So we had a long practice. We got done like around 6.
Okay.
And then I did my workout, went rest in my room for a little bit, ready for the next day because I'm like, okay, tomorrow's gonna be the same thing, or probably harder. And the hitters, the position players, they decide to stay and hit.
Okay.
Hit more until 1 in the morning. And then we receive a text saying, the coaches, everybody at the field at 1:30.
In the morning?
In the morning. You're like, what is going on?
Why?
I don't know. Trust me, I don't know. I was like, what? Dude, I'm just ready to go to sleep. And tomorrow we have practice again.
Yeah.
We went there. We had a workout 10 by 10. Like,
what's that?
10 by 10?
Yeah.
10 reps, obviously 10 sets of 10 reps.
Of each exercise?
Each exercise. And we have like 15, like probably, it could be a lot, but probably like 15 or 20 exercises. We got done like 4 in the morning.
1:30 to 4.
Like, I think that was one of my crazy experiences in JUCO. It's just a whole day, a long day of baseball. Weights, and then go back at 1 a.m. and 1:30 a.m. and do that workout. I was like, there's no way.
Because your practice started from what, like 3 in the afternoon time? Like the actual practice time?
Actual practice time, probably like 1.
1 to 6.
1 to 6.
1 to 6, and then
like
they were hitting after that.
They were hitting after that. They stayed at the field until midnight, and then we got the text, hey, everybody at the field. Like, I can show you some videos, like some videos, man. Like, I'm not lying.
Nah, send me those, because like, you had that. They stayed. They chose, your players chose to stay until midnight. But at the same time, you also had to stay back at 1 to 4. Nah, that's insane.
and also, like, answer your questions. I was like, because obviously we got drained of baseball, long practices, long workouts, and sometimes those texts you say like, oh, everybody at the field this time. It's like we get drained of baseball. We get really drained, and sometimes like, what am I doing here? Yeah. I probably should quit this. But it's like, and then you realize, no, I'm gonna keep working hard. I need to earn that spot.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then the team comes together because there's a lot of stuff that you do, and it's like doesn't even make sense, but you're doing it together.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because it's like, man, we need a rest.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we need a rest. Right now, I'm like, okay, we need a rest. But at the time, it's like, wait, no, I want to keep working hard.
The reason why I ask you that is because like like most people would say like, okay, why are these baseball players training so hard? Like even harder than some like American football programs. And the argument is like, why are they doing this if half of it isn't like necessarily applicable on the field? What is your like argument to that? Like, what do you think when you hear people say that? Like, why are they so physically challenged when most people are not seeing the same like drills or exercises done on the field when the game starts? What's your argument towards that?
For me, my own opinion is just to create a mentality, because it's like a long season, and like a lot of people, it's like, oh, wait, I'm trained. Like I said, oh, we're trained of baseball. And just create that mentality of like, no, I really want to do this. I really want to win. Yeah. That's something that I took from my JUCO. It's like, it's like one of the things they were saying a lot and every day was like mentality, the mentality of winning. We create dogs, you know? It's like, and that's one of the things that I took with me. It's like because it taught me how to win, how to be tough on the field. Because the baseball, the difference is like I'd say like 90% of the time it's mentally, the 10% is physically. Because you gotta, for example, let's say me as a pitcher, I go and like, oh wait, I see this hitter. I can throw this pitch to him because he's probably not the best pitch he can hit. Oh, let me throw this away. Running on base. It's always in your head.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it. You gotta. I don't know the word actually. I forgot, but it's just like that. You create that mentality because through the season you get tired, man. Yeah. It's like for example, like last season, it was my first time playing the whole weekend, plus midweeks, and then traveling a lot, staying in hotels. And at some point I got tired. I'm like, oh, man, I want to stay in my own bed. I want to eat food at home. I want to be stay in one place. I don't want to be traveling a lot, but that's part of it. Yeah. You got to create that mentality of like, okay, I'm doing this because you know what I want. I want to win.
Yeah.
I want to have bring that trophy of winning a championship to, for example, here at Newman.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the thing. You gotta work and build for that to win.
Yeah.
That's why we are really tough. We're workouts. We're doing a lot of stuff that probably for basically for us it doesn't make sense, but it creates a mentality of no, we're not quitters. We're winners. You know, I gotta let me see if I can find the videos when we did those workouts in the morning. Here, it's like everybody's messing around. Like 2:13 in the morning. Like everybody's just messing around because we're like, oh my god, what is this?
Where's the coaches at? Are they there?
Yeah, like the coaches are here. One of the coaches were just in there messing around. Like 1:46 in the morning. It's look at this video. We were just everyone in one car driving because we were like, oh my god, we're gonna be late.
Is the field on campus or not?
Yeah.
No way.
It's like I'd say like 5-minute drive from campus.
Was that in season or
no? Fall, man. Fall. I used to hate the fall, man.
Why?
It's just because there's obviously you're not gonna play a lot. The only thing you gotta do is practice, work out to be prepared for the season. Yeah. And it's like, oh my god, Jesus. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I'm enjoying my process. Yeah. That's the key. Enjoy the process. Yeah. Honestly, enjoy the process. Get together with with everyone, and one of the things is it's gonna make it fun. For example, it's like most of the team this year, they went to JUCOs. We're JUCO bandits. Yeah. So it's like we were having a lot of conversations. Like this fall is go quick. It's because you start enjoying the process with everyone. Yeah. Just and then the head coach. It's like that's one of the keys too. Is like if you like the head coach, everything goes like quicker. It's like we were like, oh my god, dude, this fall went too quick. Yeah. And we realized, oh wait, we're enjoying the process.
You're enjoying it, yeah. Usually you just if you weren't enjoying it, you kind of just I have to. This is so long. Yeah.
When you complain, it's like and I always say in life when you start complaining, things are not going your way. And when you start enjoying the process, it doesn't matter if it's not going your way, but you start enjoying the process. It's like, wait. Yeah. So everything is about perspective. And that is something that we did this year. It's like, we're starting enjoying the process, knowing each other and connecting with each other. And it's like, okay, we're gonna do this together. So let's get along.
Yeah. I know this is your last year. I'm sure like it's a good feeling to have like a good group of guys around you for your last year going into the spring.
You know, to me as a senior, as in my last year, that's one of the things before I came here, I was like, I want to be one of that guy that create that environment. Yeah. Create that environment of connecting with each other, enjoying the process. Yeah. And it's gonna make things better. And honestly, we saw the results, and now it's like everybody's together. It's like we see each other, we hang out together most of the time. Like, for example, we have team funks, and it's like most of the time everybody's there. It doesn't matter if we're just having a party, but we're just hanging out as a team. Not only as a team, as a family. Because I see those guys every day more than probably my girlfriend
that's
or
true.
family.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, those are my family. Like, I'm together, we're together 24/7 most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, for example, my teammate, he's right now my family.
Yeah.
Like, my roommate, actually. My roommate, he's my family. We're teammates. It's like, he's my family. I spend more time with him than everyone else.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things that I learned in the past 2 years. It's like, well, yeah, we're a family.
Yeah.
I spend more time with this guy than
Than your old family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that family relationship, like relationships in general. You know, you firstly, I was going to integrate this question towards like the end, but because I'm always not skeptical, I just like to speak so that everyone, doesn't matter, everyone can listen. Like, I don't like to, I find it challenging to bring up topics that not everyone can relate to. I want to bring topics that everyone can relate to, but I realize that's impossible. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody's different.
Everyone's different. But one thing is the conversation about faith in God, because I am religious, but not everyone is. You know what I mean? And I haven't always been like my entire life, but I think the values and morals that come with it are something that good people can relate to. You know what I mean? Good people deep down. And I want to talk about your relationship with like God, like where'd that start?
Oh man, this is my favorite one. Oh man, honestly, my relationship with God is the most important thing of my life.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give a little testimony about myself. Last year, I was this guy. It was like two faces. Two faces. What I mean is like, oh yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm following God, but at the same time, I'm doing things that I'm not supposed to do. And that was not in my biggest point of my life. I was literally at the bottom. I was in the mud, and I realized that I needed Him, and I get closer to Him, and now it's like I'm a whole different person.
Yeah.
And like back and forward, I hit the portal.
Portal before coming here.
Before coming here, because I was like, yeah, because my reputation for all the things that I did, they were not the best. I'm like, yeah, I was scared to coming back and the people see the same friend, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit the portal. I'm scared to go that
you
place.
hit the portal from after your first year here.
Yeah, after.
Oh.
I'm give you like a little testimony about myself on that area, and I was like, I'm gonna hit the portal. I cannot go back to Newman because I was scared, like, and ashamed how the people will see me again, like, oh, this guy is full of crap. And I remember when I started meeting new people, because this is one thing. The people you surround with, those are the ones who define your life. So I started meeting with new people that actually wants me to grow, not only in my faith, but not only my faith as a person.
Yeah.
And they told me, like, why are you afraid? Why you hit the portal? Because of your reputation, or how the people is gonna think of you? Why you don't go back, but you go as a different person? I'm like, that hit me.
Go as a different person.
Like, not like a different person, but the people that can see the change, like God transforms you. I'm like, you know what? He's right. And I came back here, and then one of my teammates, I got to say his name, Alex Gillick, that he is now my brother, because we were together doing all the things we were not supposed to do. And we came here, and we both hit the portal for the same thing. We came back here, and we're like, wait, we're gonna do things differently.
Yeah.
And now we're doing Bible studies together. We're growing in our faith together, and not only that, but we're helping other guys on the team to grow their faith. We're like those two guys. They're like, oh my God, those two guys are like actually helping each other in their faith. And that's one of the things I'm really grateful for this year, especially because God put me more people that I really love. Like, for example, my brother. He's my brother, Gilly. We're growing in our faith after we're doing a lot of bad things we're not supposed to do. And now that people can see the change that God transform us.
Wow.
You know? And it's beautiful, and now we're those person that actually helping others.
Yeah.
And actually helping the team. It's like, for example, most of the time we're like, hey, we have Bible study.
Yeah.
Especially him. It's like, oh, we have Bible study today at 8:30. Pull up.
Oh, that's where I know his name from. That name, Alex.
Yeah, see, now it's like, hey, pull up. We have Bible study tonight. and last season, or last semester, it was like, hey, we have a session. Pull up. You know, it's like,
No, yeah.
and now it's like, hey, pull up to Bible study,
That's
man.
cool,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, I want to help you. Come on.
How many of your boys are going? Like, no.
Man, of the team, probably like 12.
Good number, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good number. Probably 12. Probably I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But it's a good number, and it's like, and see that we're impacting people, in that way we're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why for me, like, my relationship with God is the best thing in the world, because He took me from the bottom to the top, to the top of my life right now, and my spiritual life, and just connecting with people, impacting them for my relationship with Him, and the way that I am right now, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's like me and Gilly, we use our examples like, hey, look at us, man. Like last semester, we're bad. We're doing a lot of bad stuff we're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
And look at us now. Like, we're this example of God can do it.
Yeah.
God can do it.
Wow. Do you think you would have found this relationship with Him at some point in your life? Didn't have to be this year or last year. Do you think you would have found it eventually?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, like one of the things that they say it a lot is like, not to say it, like, we know it's not like this salvation isn't individual, but I grew up in a family that half it's Catholic, the other half is Pentecostal. So I've been around of that environment a lot, and like, don't get me wrong, I accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior in 2020, August of 2020, but I never experienced in my life I never had to experience that life of, for example, going out, drinking, smoking, because I was like, just like, for example, back home it was just baseball, school, and church.
Yeah.
And then when I go to the States and I see all this world, I'm like, oh my God, wait.
Yeah, big distraction.
It is big distractions. And when I started doing everything, all the things that I was not supposed to do, it was my sophomore year, because that was not my best year in sports. I'm like, oh no, I'm going to do this. And I did it. And I don't regret it, because I learned from it. You know, like I said, you got to be grateful for those moments, because it made you like for me, it made me the person that I am today.
Yeah, those
like,
moments.
So it was hard to come back and realize, no, I know where I actually want.
Yeah.
You know, for example, I'm going to give you an example. I don't know if I can say it. Like, I used to smoke.
Yeah.
But this summer, I was smoking with the buddies I used to smoke with. And every time I was smoking, I was like, wait, I'm not this person. This is not me.
Yeah.
What I'm doing.
You just had that feeling that you just weren't supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm just wasting my time.
Well, it wasn't even guilt. It was just more like you were, what's the purpose of it? You know?
Yeah, what's the purpose? It's like, what I'm doing. This is not me. And I had that feeling of guiltiness too. I was like, you know what? No. Threw everything away. And I changed my circle. That's why I'm a big person of the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
Because there's people that probably you consider as a friend, but they're taking you away to do things you probably don't want to.
You ever been afraid to cut someone off?
That was the hard part.
You had to?
Yeah, I had to. I love them. Like, I love them, but I realized, like, they're probably, if I give them advice or something, they're not gonna listen.
Yeah.
And I'm just like cut them away pretty like for the pass of the time. I'm like, yeah, I can. I'm sorry.
Can do it.
I'm sorry. I can do it. Like, and now my circle right now is like the people from the community of faith.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends back home, it's like they're doing now like classes about self-improvement, leadership, and like, for example, I'm calling one of my friends every night, and we're talking about it, like reading books of self-improvement, all that kind of stuff. And I decided to change my circle because of that.
Yeah.
And it's like when you're surrounded of people that are more successful than you, and it doesn't matter in your faith or financial, all that kind of stuff, what are you gonna do at some point?
Yeah.
See? That's why I'm really big of that. And that's why I say, like, the people you surround with is going to define your life.
Do you, that's the thing that I always try to wrestle with, like trying to create a circle that helps my life, that doesn't hurt my life. But what if I were to go into every relationship thinking that it's an opportunity? You know what I mean? Like you shouldn't, well, look at it this way. If you want to be able to create friends, like we talked about networking, and you go in and to every friendship, every possible friendship, and you think, okay, what can this friend give to me? What can I get out of this? Is that a good way to look at it?
Yeah, 100%.
Think so?
Like, I agree. Yeah. Like I said, like like I see everyone as an open book. Like, for example, let's say now with the level of my the mind, obviously the character that I just built, like how huge is my faith and everything. Like, sometimes I see people, but probably they're not the best, or I know they're going through a lot of stuff. I just learned something from them.
Yeah.
Probably could be bad, could be good, and I'm trying to help them. For example, I don't go out anymore because that's not me. If I go out, probably it's just like a chill area, just to probably just go out with my circle, my friends, and just talk.
Vibe,
Yeah. But for example, me and my girlfriend, when I turned 21, we went to this bar, and I was like, before I went in, I'm like, I don't like it.
Why?
The environment. I can feel the bad energy.
The like college vibe, like
and you're like, oh, like men chasing women, woman chasing man.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh. I was one of them at some point, don't get me wrong, but not anymore, you know, I learned. And I was telling my girlfriend, I was like, I don't want to be here. Yeah. Like, I don't like it. She was like, no, I can tell. And one of the things that I learned is like, like everybody that's go there, they just get drunk as possible.
Yeah. And
I don't know for the situation they were going through or anything like that, but this guy came to me at some point and he was like, oh, what are you not having fun? I'm like, no, man, like, I'm chilling. I'm cool here. And like, I learned something from there. It's like he started talking about his life, all this stuff he's going through. I'm like, geez, man, I feel bad for them.
You see it. Like, you kind of not see, but obviously his situation is different, but you may think, oh, is that why he's here? You know, you ever?
Yeah. Maybe? Sometimes it's like, well, and sometimes like, wait, he's probably here because he don't have other place to go, and they feel like this is the only place they can let everything out. Yeah. And then sometimes you can see yourself like, oh my God, I was literally that guy a couple years ago, a couple months ago. Yeah. It's like, oh, it's hard. That's what, like I said, like that's why I see everyone as an open book. Yeah. They could probably take something from me, but I take something from them. Yeah.
Like, the reason why I asked that is because, like, you even any relationship, do you really want to see it as like a transaction? You know what I mean? Like, you take and get, or you give and you get something. Like, what are there any relationships besides your relationship with God? Are there any relationships that you just want for the pureness of the person, like just the energy? You don't want to take from the person. You just love them and appreciate them for who they are. That's why I try to balance, like not balance it, but I don't want to go into every interaction and be like, oh, I need to get like this contact or this connect, this job connection, this. But at the same time, I don't want to be surrounded by people that I don't want to be around. You know what I mean? So I need to take something away from it, like what you said. I need to learn from either get something or learn from it.
I'm just thinking how the best way to say this.
Yeah.
Like you said, honestly, like I said, we're gonna learn from those people. But we are actually the ones who pick our circle. We pick those friends, and like, don't get me wrong, like sometimes I don't like those people that I was hanging out with, and they were not helping me in my life. Sometimes I still call them. I'm like, hey man, how you doing? You know, obviously you don't have to cut them off completely. Yeah. But it's like you can still call them and say, hey, how you doing, man? How you doing? Okay. Yeah. Hey, if you need anything, let me know. I can help you. I can find a way to help you. Yeah. Because now you become that person that can help them too. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, probably. I said like, no, you cut them off, but it's like, not cut them completely off. Yeah. Because those people at some point probably they're gonna see you, and they were like, oh wait, they're gonna realize, oh look at Fran now. Yeah. Look at the person who he was a few days ago, or a couple months ago, you know. Yeah. And actually, it's hard. Like it's really hard sometimes, because you don't want to hang out with them, and they're probably inviting you all the time. Like, hey man, come on. Like we used to do this all the time. Yeah. And you're like, oh, no, I don't want you in my life. Yeah. Like it's hard to make those decisions, but at the same time, it's like you gotta have a little bit of ego, because everyone needs ego, but use it in a good way.
How do you use it in a good way?
Like for example, myself, like that ego of like, wait, I'm looking myself. I gotta think of myself. Yeah. Like, yeah, I know you want to go out, you want to hang out with me, but at the same time, it's like, wait. Yeah. No, I gotta look myself. You know. That's why I'm using my ego in a good way, just a little bit. Just think of myself.
To look after yourself. Yeah.
Like, wait, is that gonna help me? Yeah. Or probably at the same time, it's like, wait, I'm a whole different person. Yeah. So how do we have a good time? Like if that's the case, if this is where the whole like our college is, you know, we both experienced it. How do we really have a good time? We wanna. What does it look like to not just be in an environment where most of the time we go out and we see phones everywhere. We see, you know, men chasing women, as you said, women chasing men. We see this dynamic of just like bad energies and the bad practices. Yeah. How do we actually have a good time doing whatever? You know what I mean? Having a good time. Yeah. Well, I can say like the most example, like with my circle, where we go to a rooftop bar. It's like, it's still a bar. It's still a bar. Yeah. And we just go there. Chill. We don't have to. For example, I drink, but if I drink, it's like a wine. Yeah. That type of person. Yeah, I love wine, man. Yeah, but we just go there. Yeah. And it's like, and the good thing about the people that we go, or the people I surround myself with now, it's like we go out. But it's like everybody's on the same side. It's like, no, we don't want to go out and be of that environment, you know? So we create our own environment.
Where you can have like these conversations. Yeah. The rooftop bar is kind of more like intimate. Like it's not like loud music, I assume. It's more like you just whine, you just talk to people. Yeah, it's like we have live music and probably there's not like, I'll say like, on the rooftop, probably there's not more than 30 people. Yeah. And we're just there, talking, chilling, and having a couple of drinks. And like for example, when was it? 2 weeks ago. It was not the past weekend, the other one. My girlfriend, my girlfriend was with me, and one of the pictures, it was his birthday. And we went to the rooftop bar, and we were like 8 of us.
each one with their girlfriends, and they were in town. We were just there, like just having a great time, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember, we got there like 10:30, and we left like at 1. But we were not looking to our phones. We were just having a great time, and we would look at the time. It's like, oh my God, it's 1 a.m. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, I'm tired, man. But it's just you create that environment with the people you surround with, because you don't have to go, for example, let's say that we're here in Wichita. Oh, we don't have to go to Pump House to have a great time.
Yeah.
No. Like you can go someone else or somewhere and have a great time, because you create the environment.
Yeah.
You create that, like I said, that environment. You create that, the fun part, those fun conversations. You create that.
Yeah.
No one, like, the place doesn't have to create that environment, because like doesn't matter, like what's the point having a great building, nice house, nice bar, but if no one's there,
Yeah.
what's the point of that?
Yeah.
You create that environment.
Your third relationship. Let's talk about like your relationship now with your girlfriend. How long y'all been together for?
It's a fun story. We met at JUCO, and then we stopped, and we got back together during the summer.
This summer?
Yeah. Like July. Yeah, July. And it was a lot of learning, because like I said, when she met me, it was my sophomore year of JUCO.
Yeah.
And that was not the best one. Like I was doing a lot of bad decisions, and we both suffer a lot. We were in a lot of pain, but we both grew, and we're now back together. But she's literally my best friend. She's my girlfriend, my best friend, and I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, she's both of them.
Yeah. Did y'all have to separate because of like what y'all were going through, and then come back together?
Yeah, honestly, I think I cut it off, but it's just I thought I was being, now looking back, I was just being a little bit of a child, making child decisions, and then I realized that I need to grow.
Yeah.
And then I realized that if I'm good as a person, my relationship with God, my spirit, everything, if I'm good, everyone around me is going to be good. That is something that I learned during the summer. It's like, okay, if I'm good, me. That's why you have to have a little bit of ego in a good way.
You do, yeah.
If I'm good, everybody around me is going to be good. And we got back together, and obviously you can see the difference to the man who I was like 2 years ago compared to now. And it's been good, man. It's been good.
That's good. So you got like a little trip planned though? You told me Florida?
Yeah, we're going to Florida on Wednesday. Yeah, she has family members down there. And man, I'm excited because finally a little bit of warm weather, I guess.
Warmish, yeah.
Warmish. But yeah, we have that trip. I know we're going to have a lot of fun. So
that's good.
Fun.
And it's during like Christmas time, so like I assume it'll be kind of festive with the lights and everything. It'll be good.
No, and not only that, it's like I can learn about their culture, how they celebrate Thanksgiving, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, I see that opportunity of learning from that culture too. Yeah. It's probably kind of similar, I guess, but just learning of that culture and be surrounded of their family. Yeah. I'm excited.
You excited?
I'm excited. Yeah.
That's cool, and I'm excited for you because I know that you told me that you were gonna see her this weekend, and then this past weekend, and leave this tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I think that it's an exciting time, because you're also preparing for your season next year. We're also still finishing the semester. You're going on break a little bit. Do y'all get a little bit of a break, or you'll come back? Do you come back in December?
No. But she's coming with me to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
So
yeah. Oh, but like baseball starts in January.
In January. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like, well, back home I'll be spending time with her and doing baseballs too, like, because I showed her today. I'm like, hey, this is the stuff I got to do. Yeah. She was like, no, I know. Like, this is your life. This is basically your job. It's like, I told her, for example, like, hey, I'm gonna do this stuff first in the morning, so then I have the rest of the day for you.
Yeah.
And that's she agreed with it. She was like, yeah, like that's fine because that stuff you got to do. You got to be prepared for that.
Yeah.
And so one of the things that I'm really happy and grateful for is she understand me everything. It's like, okay, wait, I know I'm here in Puerto Rico, but you gotta do this.
Yeah.
You gotta work out. You gotta do all these stuff for baseball because that's the stuff that you do.
Yeah.
You know
how important it is to have that person that just understands the reality of like things. Like you have that that person that you can be comfortable and say, well, look, I need to get this done, but I really want to hang out with you.
Yeah.
To make that sacrifice.
Something that I learned is like your girlfriend can do two things.
Mm-hmm.
The one who can take you away of your dreams, or the one who inspire you and motivate you to do things that you actually want to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to be careful what you choose.
Yeah,
that's something that I learned like in the past months, and in understanding that she's that girl who's next to me and inspire me,
mm-hmm.
motivate me to be better in
mm-hmm.
anything that I do. It's a blessing. It's a blessing because obviously I know, like I told her a lot of times, I'm like, hey, I know baseball, it's hard. Like, literally, I don't have a schedule. Yeah, I have something, but then the next day, or probably that, after 2 hours, something can change, and then I have to do stuff, and I won't have time to spend with you. She was like, no, I understand. But obviously, I want you to understand me if something happened. I'm like, yeah, I completely understand.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. But just being an athlete, it's hard for someone that you're dating and that person to understand our life.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
So I'm just grateful for her because she understands my life. She was an athlete in high school, so she understands a little bit of everything. But she's like, yeah, I understand because that's your purpose. Mm-hmm. And that's your purpose. That's the stuff you got to do. So your purpose is more important at this point than me.
Yeah.
It's like we have this conversation. For example, I told her like, hey, God is here, then baseball, and me.
Yeah.
And then you, because obviously those are top three things right now that I gotta do. Focus. She was like, yeah, I understand. Obviously, after you gave me the time and the attention, I'm like, yeah, I will. Like, trust me, I will. I will take that time. I will take time and spend time with you and give you attention, because that is something that is very important in our relationships, especially communication.
Yeah.
But for us, I think the key in everything, including having all those times that I have to say like, hey, mama, I gotta leave. I gotta work out. I gotta do this. It's like, it's just the communication. So for those athletes and they're dating like a couple or someone, they're having a couple, they're dating someone, it's like the key is the communication, man. Communication. It's like, don't be afraid to tell your girlfriend or your boyfriend, like, hey, I'm busy today, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's like, you gotta understand, like, this is my job, basically my job. This is the stuff that I've been doing, but just communicate.
We're gonna wrap up with the quick fire questions.
Yeah, for sure.
And finish with a more open-ended question. But first one, what's harder, to stay confident or to stay patient?
Ooh, that's a good one. Patient.
Why?
Patient, why? Because confident, it's like you can create. Wait. Let me organize myself. I say patient because it's like everybody's different. Like I said, everybody's different, but create that patience with the stuff you got to do. Patient with, for example, me in baseball. Patient in that environment or the situation that will take you to a level of emotion that you cannot control.
Okay.
Because everybody can be confident.
Yeah.
Everybody can create that confidence. Everybody can, and the people around you can help you with that. But patience, you create it yourself. You learn it yourself.
That's true, because we can kind of help others to gain confidence, but to learn patience is kind of like a discipline. Like you have to learn it yourself, like to be patient.
Yeah,
I didn't think
It's
of
like that patient is like, for example, let's say, because when you grew up, obviously the person that we look up is to our parents.
Yeah.
Let's say if your dad was impatient, and we learn from them because they're all role models. So we learn from them. It was something we're gonna create from our parents, for example, being impatient. So it's like in your brain for 20 years.
Yeah.
And then you get at some point in your life, and you're like, oh wait, I'm impatient. What I need to do to stop that being impatient after 20 years of my life?
Yeah.
Be impatient. Because yeah, that's the thing. It's like for me, being impatient is, or staying patient.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's because it's on you. Because that confidence obviously it comes from you, because it's everything here. But people surround you can help you to create confidence. But what about patience? You gotta learn it yourself.
That's good. I created that question, but I didn't think about it too much. Wow. Create our own patience, but our confidence is created by others to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
Yeah.
Like for example, let's say this room is full of people that are really confident. And you're surrounding yourself with them for 90 days. What are you gonna? You're gonna be confident.
Yeah.
You're gonna, when you get off of that group for some point, how are you gonna be?
Yeah.
I'll be the most confident person in the world.
Yeah.
But a patient is the same thing, I would say. You're gonna build that too, with obviously being patient with those people. Or surround yourself with people that are patient. You're gonna create it too, because everything is our head. But it's because we have, like I said, we look to our parents. Our parents are impatient or they're not confident. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
We're gonna be the same thing, because we look at them as our role models. And then when you realize you get a certain point of your life, you're like, wait, I want to be patient. I want to be confident.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I needed to take out of my brain, my life, and my head of that, like that program, basically that program that is in your mind of being impatient.
Yeah.
And it's hard because it's literally you have it for 20 years of your life. But what happened? Like I said, when you surround yourself with the people most confident in the room, what are you going to do? You're going to become confident. And same thing with patience.
Completely different question.
Yeah,
the NCAA recently allowed athletes to bet on sports. Did you see it coming? What does this mean for college sports? Now, apparently, we're filming this on the 24th of November. Apparently, they took away the ban. I created these questions 2 days before this.
Oh yeah, I saw the news today.
You saw that they took away the ban, so like they brought it back, I guess.
Yeah.
So now technically it's illegal for NCAA athletes to bet on sports. It was, I think, for a little bit. I don't know, but now they took it away. What do you think? What's going on there?
Well, I'm not a big fan of betting. I never done it. And probably I will not do it because I don't know how to. I'm not good at it. But I'll say probably for some guys can that be a distraction.
Yeah.
Because, the betting sport, betting overall can be like an addiction.
Yeah. Can
become an addiction for athlete, not only athlete, but a regular person overall. But since as an athlete we have so many, we got to be focused on our sports and school, and that thing of betting can be a distraction. So it has it's like a 50-50 situation, because a lot of athletes use that as a like something to get to earn money and to make money, honestly. And sometimes there's they become an addiction. It can be bad for you. So honestly, I don't know what to say about it, because I don't do it, so I'm not gonna do it. So
that's true. It can be a bad practice to do betting. I have never done it before. Gambling, never done it before, but I can see why not just people, but why athletes would do it. Because if you're a baseball player, if you play soccer or baseball, whatever, and you know your sport,
Mm-hmm.
and if you see, okay, this trend is happening, like this player is constantly hitting this much or throwing this much, maybe I place a bet that he would do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I see why athletes are, especially would want to get into betting and how they can get looped into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it's like, no, but the other thing in baseball, all the problems, all the players that banned for life for not playing baseball because they were betting on sports or on themselves too, and all the problems they were doing. So it's like probably the NCAA is looking like, wait, I don't want one athlete to happen like to pass for the same thing that probably one of the players, MLB players, is happening right now in their lives, you know. So, and obviously it's about reputation too, because let's say like, for example, this player, baseball player, at some point, if they didn't ban it, and they will be like, oh yeah, college student from D1 school got arrested for betting on himself every time, and the NCAA, that's the first thing I'm gonna say, NCAA. So it's like, oh wait, my reputation too. What's gonna happen?
Mm-hmm.
And obviously all the news are gonna go not only for the guy or the school, they're gonna go to the top one. What is it? The NCAA. You know, I can see that too. Like as a reputation, take care of their reputation.
Yeah. Favorite Puerto Rican food that you miss?
Mofongo. Well, you learn from it the other day.
Is that what we had? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mofongo. Yeah.
So it's like there's plantain in it?
Plantain, you had garlic, bacon, and bacon bites. A lot of things. It's just basically, it's like you grab the plantain, you mash it. It's basically like a mashed potato of plantain in a bowl, and then you put it in a bowl and put mayo ketchup on it.
Yeah.
Good.
The pork?
Yeah, the pork. Yeah. You can do it with chicken, shrimp, lobster, anything, any type of meat that you want to do. But like mofongo was
no, that was good.
Was
nice. I like plantain, but I never ate green plantain. I never had that. I always had like the yellow, like ripe plantain. I never had the green. That was nice though.
Yeah, the other thing too, it's good is that mango is not Puerto Rican, but it's Dominican. But it's basically kind of do the same thing. It's just it's more like mango is kind of more like a mashed potato, kind of like that. I just Dominican people, don't get me wrong, just in case, don't hate me, but that's the best way to explain it, I guess.
Why are baseball players known for taking PEDs? Has it become normalized? Drugs.
Like I said, man, we have a long season, so sometimes we need a little bit of help, you know? Like sometimes we need it's like, wait, we need to get stronger faster.
Oh, no. I bet you see that a lot in JUCO, no? Oh, man.
It's like, Jesus.
Don't incriminate yourself, bro. Don't incriminate yourself. You gotta keep yourself eligible.
Hey, JUCO is like in JUCO, it's like literally normal at this point.
Yeah.
It's like you see so many JUCO players like before Christmas break, they're like skinny, and then the spring you're like, I'm like, whoa, what is going on in here? What just happened?
Yeah, I remember at JUCO, this guy, he was like, he was like 6'3", but he was 6'3", I would say 180, 6'3", 180, 170. By next spring, this guy was vast. Like not even like big. He was cut, trimmed, like everything. But you could tell because, like, I remember one time he was changing. He took off his shirt and we were talking, and he turned around. I saw like all like the
pimples.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was like, bro, you could at least like make it like less obvious. You know what I mean? Like just,
the pimples, the smell.
Yeah,
they smell horrible.
Oh, bro.
Dude,
why?
the smell is like so strong that you're like, oh my God, what's wrong with this dude?
What does it do? Like, what does it do to you?
It's like, it literally just give you more, I don't know, honestly, but it just help you. For example, let's say you do bench with 100 and you only get 3 reps, but it just help you to do 10 reps with 100, you know? Just help you in that area.
Are coaches knowing this at JUCO level, especially? Are they like, oh yeah, you know, you're definitely taking. They don't do anything about it. They don't, because I don't know. Maybe they've done it or they've done it too. Has it become really normalized at the point like coaches don't even care?
At some point, it's like, well, hey man, you need it. You need to gain weight. So the fastest way to do it is it's like that.
Yeah.
Like I don't recommend it because like you got to see the long term problems that you will have, the long term issues.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, well, if you want to get stronger faster as you can.
That's crazy. What's a tradition in baseball you think needs to be changed or like updated?
Tradition?
Yeah. Something to do with the culture, something to do with the sport. MLB.
Oh, that's a great question. Now thinking about it, it's something that needs to change. I'll say, oh my God, that's a great question.
Yeah. I'm thinking about like me as a fan watching. I'm thinking like, what's with the deal in hot dogs and watching baseball? What's that about? Is that just a thing, American thing, like eating hot dogs and watching baseball?
Yeah. That's like normal here. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna go to the baseball game just to eat the hot dogs because the hot dogs are good. But something that changed. I know it doesn't have to be with fans environment actually, but just with baseball overall, the time clock, the clock.
Mm-hmm.
Because not a lot of people is used to it, and it's actually helping for the fans like to be faster.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes like, oh man, it's like everything more quicker. It's hard to have that for some guys, but I just take the clock, honestly.
Time clock.
Yeah,
Just give them
the
more
clock.
time. Is it a pitch clock?
The pitch clock, actually. Yeah, the pitch clock. I completely forgot I'm a baseball player. I'm a pitcher. Wow. Yeah, the pitch clock. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing I will change. And honestly, something that I would love to have here in the States is just the difference between Puerto Rico here in the States. The fans and back home, they're crazy, man. Like you have live music on the stands, and you're like, oh wait, I love this.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we don't have in here, and I think because most of the time it's like, oh, the noises.
It affects the play. Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know if I affect the plays. I don't. If, for example, let's say that Newman, my family come here and they have live music in the stands. I'm like, I don't care. I'm cool with it. I love it because create that environment. It gave you more motivation to play it and play good, and you play loose. Yeah, I don't care if the other team don't like it.
So even in MLB, they don't have that type of vibe. Like same in Puerto Rico or like Dominican Republic, they don't have that like live music or anything. So no,
it's like it's basically a people, the environment. Yeah, because you go to Dominican Republic, the winter league in there, they're crazy. Yeah. Mexico, the professional league in Mexico, live music all the time. Japan, man, it's like you can, for example, you can watch the games and you can see the music, vibing, and you're like, oh, dude, that's nice. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the only thing I'll say that they have to bring it here in the States.
And remove the pitch clock.
And the pitch clock, yeah.
I get you. Do athletes have a responsibility to speak on social or political issues?
Personal, I don't like politics. I don't know. It's like everybody's different, man. It's like some guys are like politics, some like me, they don't. So I'll say you got to take, let's say as a professional athlete, I'll say like you got to take your life away from that because that's something that you don't want to be part of or want to be known for. Mm-hmm. So it actually depends of the type of person that you are. But like just imagine like being a professional athlete and you already have all the eyes on you for being a professional athlete, and then you have and then you make comments or you involved with that, you have more attention in that area, and probably can affect you, but probably can affect your family as well. So that's why I'll say, as an athlete overall, it's like I'm not getting involved with that. It's like I already have too much stuff with the sports. It's like why I have to involve myself with that.
The thing is, you see a lot of athletes, even in college, sometimes at like D1 level, with dealing with the media, is you have to be very selective of what you should say. And I do believe so. Even doing this stuff, like I'm always very selective of what I say and what I talk about. But definitely, I don't want to. I do this for one reason only, just to meet people and to learn from people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
But some athletes have to kind of suppress who they are and like control who they are because of like what they're going to be looked at or seen as on social media. That's from like giving generic answers on media. Like you said, at the highest level in soccer, but many soccer players are known to just give the most generic answers, just simply because the media will just change what they're gonna say. You know what I mean? That's a big thing.
That is true.
Yeah. You think that it could trickle down to like even like D1, D2 baseball or sports where it can media. Yeah.
True. Like I completely agree. And it's like because there's people out there that they probably want to help you and want to destroy you. It's like sometimes you can be, let's say, mad or frustrated because you lost a game, and you gotta go see the media, and you know probably they're gonna give you the answer you don't want to hear, and then you have to answer those questions, and just control your tempo. Control yourself, control your emotions, and not your emotions take control of you. And because obviously the same thing is like sometimes the media can change your answers. Like we can see that a lot in professional sports, not only baseball or soccer, but overall in sports. Probably you see the press conference that this guy is answer your question. They're like, "Oh, yeah, we lost the championship, but we're here," and probably say, "Oh, he's just frustrated. He just wanted to trade and everything." And you're like, I just saw the press conference. Like, for example, one of the things that actually, one of the press conference that I love a lot was Giannis Antetokounmpo. I don't know if I said his last name right, but it was last season, I think, and they lost. I don't know against what team. And they asked him, "Oh, do you think this year was like a waste?" It was like, "What do you mean?"
Oh, I think I saw that one.
Yeah, but I love his response because I know he was pissed, he was frustrated.
Yeah.
But that answer, I'm like, man, what are you making that answer?
Yeah.
Like this year, when you lose, you fail. It's part of growing. It's part of your of the process. And I love his answer, man. It's like,
I think.
Oh, and what do you think? Michael Jordan won 6 championships. What about the other years? Do you think it was like bad season? It was waste of time? I was like, well, I don't know if he said like actually waste of time, but it was a failure. And I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, I remember that clip. I'm gonna insert that clip. Yeah, I remember that.
Dude, that clip actually, I was like, whoa. It was insane, but yeah.
Let's do one more quick fire question.
Go for it.
What's a non-negotiable daily habit? Just one. Daily habit. You can't go a day without, this habit. You can't skip it. This is who you are. This is what you do. One habit.
Wake up every morning, look to open the windows, and say, "God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this opportunity that I'm alive. Thank you because I have air in my lungs, and thank you for this opportunity to get better."
Yeah.
That man is like, just if I wake up and I don't do that, it's like something's wrong in my day. But just they have the ability of waking up and open my windows and say, God, thank you for another day. Thank you for this blessing, for being alive. Because I know there's people that go to sleep and they don't wake up the next day.
Yeah.
That habit, and then read my Bible, obviously, but
Yeah.
that habit of just being grateful, it's like it's part of me. I cannot.
I'm gonna finish with a quote, and I'm gonna see what your thoughts are on this quote. It goes towards what you just said. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. This is by Steve Jobs. What do you think? Not living someone else's life.
That's a great quote, because like I said, well, like one of the things that we're saying a lot, everybody's different.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of the problems that I'll say myself, that was looking to people, but I want to be like them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait, that person is different than me.
Yeah.
Why I don't create my own version? It's me.
Yeah.
It's all about me. No, not everything, but it's me. I want to create my own version of myself, and don't in my own life, and not living the life of other people or what the other people think. And it's like one of the best things that God gave us to do. It's like we can do, like we have our own free will, just to, not only to make decisions, the decision that we want, but just to do the things we actually want to do in our lives. You know, and it's like, I don't know, man. That's the only thing I have, honestly. But just you're like the. For example, like I see life this way. Your life is like a movie. You're your own director.
Yeah.
You create your own characters. So treat your life as a movie, and live your life as your own movie.
Yeah.
Obviously, I gotta say this too. Is like, because everything starts with your thoughts. Because a thought create a feeling. That feeling create an action, and that action create a result.
And you break it down like that. Yeah.
Because I break it down like that. For example, let's say, like I said, I have my own movie. I can create my own movie in my head.
Yeah.
Like how my life is gonna be in the future.
Yeah.
That thought create a feeling of happiness.
Mm-hmm.
If you're thinking the right way, obviously, if you're thinking the life that you want to live in the future, or you want to have in the future, that creates a feeling of happiness. Yeah. And that feeling create you to make actions that you're supposed to do. And that actions is going to create the result that you want.
Wow. Fran, it's been amazing. It's been amazing, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Like, this is something I always wanted to do, is because just not only to share my story, but obviously connect with people and inspire others, man. Because I know one of our purpose in our lives in this earth is just to connect with others, and obviously impact others in a good way. Mm-hmm. And it's just a blessing. This is a blessing just to share my story, share my testimony, not only with you, with the people that follows you. Yeah. And man, I'm just grateful for this opportunity.
Oh, thank you, man. I'm glad I'm able to reach out to get you before the semester finishes, you know. So, and I know there's a lot of guests that want to be able to hear these type of stories, and not just learn about sports, but just to listen to something that might either motivate them or redirect them in a different direction, in a better direction, and maybe think of their decisions a bit better. And you know, as both of us, we're both seniors, so we have at least some experience to talk about, you know.
True. It's like, I remember one of the things, you know, when I told you that one of the things that our session in the field was gotta be grateful. Yeah. And one of the juniors sent me a TikTok, Frank Fabian. He sent me a TikTok of why the seniors most of the time they just saying like, hey, you got to be grateful for this. It's because we went through all that experience that probably they went through, and they're just complaining about it. But we learn from our mistakes. We learn from our experience. And you start saying, "Oh no, man, we gotta be grateful for this. We gotta enjoy the process." Because actually, us as seniors, we want to help others, and obviously not only to help others, but just to leave that seed of gratefulness, of happiness, of that impact that you did in that person. Just leave that seed in them, and obviously at some point you're gonna see that grow. So it's insane, man.
That's good, man.
It's been a great year in a lot of ways, and I cannot wait what is next.
Next year.
Yeah.
I'm excited for you, man. I'm definitely, if I'm here on campus, I'll definitely be at the baseball games for sure.
Oh man, I would love to see you out there.
I didn't mention that because I went to Southern Nazarene last year. I worked at one of the baseball games, so I would have seen you at some point. Yeah.
Yeah, you told me. I remember. Just obviously, I don't remember the people who was working there, but I know I was there.
Yeah, but see how small world, man.
Yeah, small world, man. And look at us now. We're here. Hey, man. God's plans are the best.
That's it. Well, thank you. I don't want to hold you for too long, bro. I know you got to get going, but thank you, man. That's all I have for you.
Yeah, for sure. Let's get it up.
Yes, bro.